Hey guys, what's up? This is Smash Adams here, and today, as you can see, I'm going to do a deck profile on the long-awaited Heretic Dark Matter OTK deck. Now, sadly, with the Dragon Rulers being banned, it kind of misses a little bit of leverage and consistency, but because I was able to make some changes to kind of work my way around that, it still works just fine, but mad that the rulers are gone. So what can you do? You just got to work with what you have. So anyway, I love the changes I've made over the course of time. Now in the past, I was trying out stuff that made it work, but at the same time, it made it more dead than it is now. But overall, it's fine. It's really good. It's super quick. And my recommendation to you is if you're going to play this deck, if you want to get the OTK on board, usually you would want to go second because you want to just beat their face in with enough monsters just to go for game. But overall, it's cool. So, I'm going to show you the deck, and without further ado, here is Dark Matter OTK. To start off, we're going to go with the Heretic engine, which is, of course, the 3 Eset, 3 Sues, 3 Nebthet. I mainly run them because monsters are still a problem now, so destroying them, it's all the sweeter. And 3 Tefnuit. Basically the Cyber Dragon for the deck. And if you don't know what Sue does, Sue's basically you tribute a Heretic and you pop a spell, and of course this does level manipulation depending on the vanilla dragon that you have in your field. So if you get a level 8, every one of them becomes an 8, and he's treated as level 8 too. So you can get easy rank 8s on board. If you have a 6, even better. You can get a Tum first turn if you want to. And next we've got 3 Gebeb. I'm going to explain why I use this card. There is a really good combo with this, but overall I like the fact that you can easily get Overlord with this. Now for the vanilla dragons, we've got 2 Labradorite. Now before I posted this, I was running Luster Dragon and Wattail at the time because the rulers weren't hit beforehand, but right when they officially made Dark Matter a TCG card, and they were right around the corner with the ban list around the time it was released, I had to make some drastic changes and start over, so I figured this would be a good candidate for just getting your Atum out on board. And plus it dodges bottomless trap holes, so why not? And plus its defense is good. Next we got triple Sun Dragon Overlord. Basically, their stats are not bad, but they're really good if you want to get some easy rank 8s. And you can easily summon full armor with this card. Or if you want to run Neo Galaxy Eyes as well, even better too. But my best bet, just run full armors and whatever you can to get off that Dark Matter play. And lastly, to end the lineup, 1 RedEyes and the triple playset tech of Legendary Maju Garzett. Now this is the tech card I was talking about with Gebeb. Basically what it does, it combines all the attack points of every monster on your field that you tributed. This guy can become a beat stick. And the highest I could get it up to was around, like, I believe it was 10,400. And I easily can beat somebody's face in with this card via if they have a monster in attack or defense, or if they have nothing at all. So once I get that on board, it's lights out for you. But here's the thing. You have to tribute every monster in order to use this. But the cool side is, if you have Gebeb, and if you have like a bunch of other stuff on board, if you have 2 Gebebs, you can get these guys out, tribute them. Sorry about that if the camera was a little flimsy today. You tribute the Gebebs, like so. Then you get this guy out, combine their attack, if they're the only 2, and then get another 2 level 8s right here, and then overlay, and then get whatever you need. If you want to go for the Dark Matter play, that's even better too. But yes, Legendary Maju Garzett can be an instant game changer for you, depending on what your situation is, and if you have a lot of monsters on board to spare. So that's it for the monster lineup. Now onto the spells, because I was running traps, but it wasn't really helping, so I figured running spells would suffice more. So it's going to be 3 Convocations, the recruiters for Heretics, 3 Upstart Goblin. I hate giving my opponent the 1,000 point boost, but I figured, hey, I mean, I'm going to be getting some beaters on the field anyway, so they're going to lose those points anyway. 3 trade-ins because I run 6 targets, and 1 day of peace. It can really save you big time. Downside is your opponent draws 2, but at the same time, you won't take any damage next turn, so you can set up a lot before they go straight for the kill after your next turn. Next we got 3 MSTs, and to end the main deck lineup, 3 Wingbeats, because you have a bunch of level 5 or higher targets in the deck that you can return, bounce back, and then destroy all their cards. It's basically a heavy storm for dragons. And let me tell you, this guy was awesome when the Rulers was out. So basically when you played a Dragon Ruler, you can banish that stuff, play this, return it, get your RedEyes, and then do another Dragon Ruler play, destroy their stuff, and then after that, special summon with RedEyes and then some. But overall, Wingbeat of Giant Dragon is a really good card to have in this deck. A lot of people say it's good to run 1, but now that they've hit a lot of stuff over time, I figured it was best to run the playset because it makes it easier to get rid of back rows. Back rows are still a problem, guys, and that's the other reason why I run 3 MSTs as well. So get out what you put in with this deck, because it can really be in your favor depending on what your matchup is. Next, we got the Extra deck, because that's what the deck is basically made of. Next, to start off, we've got the MVP of the deck. 3, number 95, Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon. Basically what he does, he's basically what made Dragon Rulers the new Tier 0 deck for last year's format, or 2015's format, had they not banned them in the first place. Basically what he does, he mills up to 3 dragons from your deck straight to the graveyard, and then your opponent has to mill the same amount, but instead of putting them in the grave, he banishes them. So, pluses for you, and a lot of dampers on the strategy for your opponent. And plus he's a 4,000 beat stick, and he can easily be summoned with the Galaxy monsters that I'm going to show you in a few seconds. But overall, this guy's good. I think during the main phase, you have to detach a unit from this card, so it can be any unit. And then after that, you can go off your plays with RedEyes, get another Dark Matter. You don't have to use the first effect to mill, so you can keep that on the field, special summon another dragon, and then go off another Dark Matter from there. But you have to detach the unit. It's no choice. Next we got 1 Tachyon, because he's really good during the battle phase. I only use his effect for a situational play, but I like the fact that he's a 3,000 beat stick, and the fact that you can easily summon him and then go straight into full armor with this, and then Dark Matter if you choose. But it's best to just go off from there with him, or Prime. Speaking of which, I run 1 number 62 Prime. 4,000 beater. I can't use the other effect because I don't have a Galaxy Eyes, but his other effect is really, really awesome. And but overall, the 4,000 point damage is really good to have on your part, aside from Dark Matter. Next we got double full armor Photon Dragon. Basically what he does, he destroys a face-up card, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, a face-up card. So basically, he's one of the reasons to clear your opponent away from preventing them from getting an OTK. This guy can really help you in a lot of ways. And the fact that you can easily summon him with 3 level 8s makes it even better for you to get this card off. So you can detach so many units from this card as much as possible each turn to get rid of any face-up card that you want on your opponent's field. But Full Armor Dragon is awesome in my opinion. I was running 3, but I figured I'd cut 1 out to kind of add space for some other stuff to make it easier to go off my plays with Dark Matter. But in the future, I may run another one. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. But 2 is working out just fine for now. Next for the level 8s, we've got 1 Felgrand, because he can't be targeted the minute you get rid of your units. and 1 Heliopolis to blow up your opponent's stuff right after you tribute a bunch of cards. And if you have a bunch of Heretics in your hand or on your field to spare, guess what? You're going to be summoning more dragons and doing some more Xyz plays, because this guy's going to be in your favor depending on the Heretics that you tribute. Next we got the level 6s, or the rank 6s rather, sorry. Triple Atum. Hope you all can see that. Basically to go off, get your RedEyes, and then some. I don't have an M7, so that's the only reason why I'm running a playset. If I would, I'd take maybe 1 out. But 3 is not bad either, so it's good with adding consistency to your Heretic loops. And to end the extra deck lineup and the main deck lineup, 3 Gaia Chargers. For piercing damage, you know what it does. It's a really good dragon. So that's it for the deck. Hope you all enjoyed this little deck profile of my Dark Matter deck. Please leave a like and favorite if you did. And until next time, I'm Smash Adams, signing out.